10 Bear Charge. I picked this bow up fairly cheap. I got it for the price of just the bow because the store I bought it from was going out of business, so they had it on sale. So I got the ready to hunt package. It came with Trophy Ridge sight, Trophy Ridge stabilizer, came with the D-loop on it, came with a Trophy Ridge Quickie Quiver. It's actually pretty nice. It's a single cam design. It's got the single cam on the bottom, and then it's got just the idler wheel up top. Like I said, the D-loop. It did come with a Trophy Ridge Trophy Ridge rest. It came with a whisker biscuit. I took the whisker biscuit off and put this two-prong system on because the two-prong system has less contact, less friction, and there's less points of contact to affect my arrow, so there's less force acting on the arrow. So, the stabilizer on it is Trophy Ridge, like I said. It's a 6-inch stabilizer, and for what it is, it's pretty good. I'd like a little bit of a longer one because this bow likes to vibrate a lot. These bows vibrate really, really bad, so I added this to absorb some of the vibration. But I added some limb savers on it. I don't like this style of limb savers as opposed to the other style of limb saver that is like kind of square and sits in there. I think those do a little bit better. But I've also heard Bowjacks, which is another version of vibration dampener, is a lot better than both of them. So I don't really know. I'm going to mess around with it. But this bow here it's a 60 to 70 pound range. It's got a draw length of 29. It was set at 29 when I bought it, and it goes all the way up to 30 on here. You can adjust the draw length and the poundage without a bow press, which is really nice. I don't have to take it to the shop to have it done. I've got her set at 26 inches right now. Probably could go up to 27 and be okay with it. But I've got her set at 65 pounds right now. So she's pretty fast. I think 305 foot per second. It came with this Trophy Ridge quiver, Quickie Quiver. It's actually a really nice quiver because I can take it off very fast and easily. It just slides down onto the bow like so, and it's got this little switch here. You flip this up and you slide it off the bow. I can hang it on the tree that I'm hunting out of. But that's it. I'm shooting. What I found worked pretty good out of these was these old, from way back in the day, these old Eastons. These are aluminum arrow. Now, a lot of guys won't shoot aluminum because they're not as fast. These are 2413 super lights. Double X 75s. They're a pretty hefty arrow. I don't know the exact grain on these arrows, but they've got this style of fletching on it. And I'll explain in a little bit why I'm using this style of fletching. But I'm shooting these NAP New Archery Product Hellraiser broadheads. This combination I found, it will go right through a deer. These are 100 grain broadhead. I shot a deer at probably 30 yards this year on my tree stand, and I made a long shot on it, and it went all the way through the deer, no problem, no hesitation. It just blazed right through that deer. Total pass through. Now these fletchings, the reason I'm using these fletchings is because I had these Eastons here, like this style here, and they had the quick fletch on it. And I found these are the Carbon Raiders. I found that these didn't shoot good out of the bow. They had the 2-inch, blazer vane or whatever those are, whatever you want to call them. But I found when they left the bow, they were contacting the string when it was knocked on the arrow. When it was knocked on the rest, it was contacting on it. It was contacting right about here, and that would throw off my arrow. And I just didn't find that they worked well. So, like I said, I'm using these. They're a little long for the bow, but I don't mind. It slows it down a little bit. But they work really good. I mean, the sight on this, like I said, is a Trophy Ridge. It's got a 4-pin sight on it right now. It had 5 pins in it. It's got a level on it, so you can, look down there. The back of the sight here actually glows in the dark, so in low light situations, if you're under heavy tree cover or the sun's just coming up, this illuminates it and keeps them reticles lighted up. It's got the peep sight in the back. The only problem I'm having with this D-loop I'm finding is that where they burned it to attach it and stuff, it's starting to pull through. Like right there, it's starting to pull back through, so I'm going to have to get the D-loop redone. But overall, it's a really, really good entry-level working man's bow. I'm really impressed by it. I really like it. So, if you got any questions about the bow or any questions about my experience with archery, just post a comment, shoot me a message or something. And like always, like the video, subscribe, dislike it if you don't like it. I'm not a professional. I mean, just a little bit of background on me. I've been shooting archery in competition since I've been probably about 3 years old. I've got quite a few trophies. I don't shoot competition anymore. I kind of got out of that. Cost money. But I do hunt with a bow, and, this bow was a good entry-level bow. But I do think my next bow, I think I'm going to buck up, pay the money for maybe like a PSE Dream Season Evo or something. Maybe even buy a Matthews Solo camera, one of those not really nice, expensive heliums. But, alright, thank you guys.